what is the gut and what is the importance of it?
Well, as you rightly said, gut starts with the mouth, ends at the anus, and it's one of the most interesting organ systems of the human body. As all of us know, human body has a lot of organ systems starting from neurological, orthopedic, genitourinary, and cardiovascular, and various other organ systems. But the most interesting, most intriguing is the gut. It's in fact called as the Pandora's box or the magician's box. You know, the reason is that because the gut is not just revolving around one organ. There are 14 different organs which are there in our gut, which are playing an important role for digestion. And each 14 of these organs has got their own role. In fact, I sort of call it is almost like an orchestra, which is being controlled by the mind, controlled by the brain, and also controlled by the nervous system of the gut itself. It is autoimmune. I mean, it's on its own. It runs on its own. In addition to that, for example, if one musician doesn't play the instrument properly, then what comes out of the orchestra is not music, not a melody, but it's just noise. So all these 14 organs have to function in harmony with each other. And in addition to that, the gut functions independently from the brain, because many of you may not know, but the gut contains 30 trillion bacteria, 30 trillion microorganisms. So it's like a different world altogether inside the gut. And there is a different nervous system. There are almost 100 million enteroendocrine cells which are lining the gut. And if you see the bacteria, there are more than 7,000 different species of bacteria. So what happens is these are all good bacteria and they are lining in the gut, they are remaining in the gut, and they create a completely different environment. So that's the reason why the gut is very important, and it's such an important organ system of the body.
But what is the linkage of the gut to overall health?
Oh, it's very, very important, because you know what, because there are two main things because of which the human body functions. One is breath, that is the oxygen that we consume, and the second is the food that we take. Now, breath is happening on its own because that's automatically you are breathing, but the food that we consume, that is dependent entirely on the person. The type of food, the quantity of food, the constituents of the food, the timing of the food, everything is very important, because that gives not only the fuel, but that is the medium on which the bacteria are thriving. In fact, many of us have got a misconception that the food that we eat is getting digested by the enzymes which are getting secreted in the body. It's not just the enzymes, it's the bacteria. The bacteria population, the bacterial spectrum what we have, that decides how your food is going to get digested. And the nutrients, the proteins, fats, the carbohydrates that we consume get properly digested and then absorbed, from which the nutrients go through the bloodstream. It gets filtered in the liver, because all the blood from the gut goes through the liver. Then the liver is the filtration plant of the body. And that filtered blood then goes to the lungs to get purified, where the oxygen gets mixed into it, and then that is supplied to the heart, which supplies it to the entire body.
Okay.
So all the nutrients from the gut are absorbed. So that's why the gut is important to the overall health. So if we eat wrong food, then various types of illnesses can occur, affecting all different types of organs of the body.
Make informed decisions with comprehensive analysis on the go.
Strengthen your portfolio with real-time market updates on the go. Create effective strategies with insightful expert opinions on the go.
Grow on the go with CNBC-TV18, now streaming live 24/7 on YouTube.
Thank you for watching us on CNBC TV18. For all news and updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch us on all social media platforms.